not able to do that. Also, in the presence of my good Secretary General, Mr. Isaac Igambe, these are the two icons I begin in appreciating. Stand up. This gentleman you see here is a founding father of a party we are celebrating, of a party we are launching today. They started this one, I think, 9 years ago. This is 9? More than 9. Coming to 19. 18 years ago. Think about that. This man had a vision. And our work as a generation is to make sure that that vision carry on until we see RPP taking total charge of the affairs of the Republic of Uganda. Thank you, sir. We love you so much, our founding father, and may you live to see the fruits of the party that you founded, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you, all the NEC members. Thank you. I will not mention names, but Mr. Engineer, sir, you stand out to be the best. Engineer, that's right. Stand up, sir. That revolutionary you see started with me far back in the year 2004. To be exact, now 20 years down the lane. He has been fighting for the freedom of Uganda through different umbrellas. He is the pioneer of Red Top Brigade. I served as a commander of Red Top Brigade, to be exact, for full 10 years. And I decided to pursue transfer power, because good leaders must learn how to give power willingly, not forcefully. And so those who are trying to remain in the power forcefully, we have a message for them. In a brief, they will not succeed in the presence of RPP. The next members of RPP, I love you. Mamu Gwanga, Situka Bagulago. That is the beautiful wife of our Secretary General. But the man is strong with the person behind him. There is a very powerful and fundamental wife. Have a seat, Mama. Our spokesperson, you're a great guy. We respect you, and we believe your office is going to take us in miles that are uncountable. We love you, Honorable Elvis Musege. We love you, our council, the secretary, the deputy secretary general. He's a young lawyer, very visionary, very eloquent, and very focused. We love you, my brother, and together under your guidance in the law, there is nothing can touch the Lion of Uganda, RPP. All of you, I recognize you. My good brother, Makezi, Council, Ainebiona, in charge of youth, my big professor, stand up professor. He's the greatest political energizer, and is our chief mobilizer of RPP nationwide. So we love him, Mr. Professor. He's a professor. Viva RPP! Viva! Viva RPP! Viva! Viva Uganda! Viva! Hello! Hello! So in here, we have a good number of people, especially from the Red Top Brigade. All Red Top Brigade commanders, they are here. Mr. Tom, stand up please for recognition. Was the commander of Red Top in Kampala. Where is Commander Sairo? I'm talking about commanders, not members. Those are renegade commanders. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are here purposely to do two things. One, to launch RPP as one of the parties that are going to bargain power. Why do we want power to be in charge of the affairs of our country? Because we believe that whenever there is mismanagement, you need good management in order to bring things to normal. So the country has been mismanaged, not only for 39 years, like most of you say, since independence. In fact, not since independence, even during the colonial era. The whites, when they are dealing with us here, they over mismanaged our country. And our great fathers, they decided we cannot allow this mess to continue. they started demanding for the independence of Uganda. Finally, we succeeded. But when Uganda still landed in the hands of our own, the Ugandans, we're still experiencing almost mismanagement like the one we had during colonial era. So as a generation, we are saying enough is enough. If you want to mismanage, go and mismanage your life, but you will never mismanage our country. The big man has talked about the selfish leaders who want only to put egg to what? To focus every attention on their stomach. And that's what exactly they do. All the regimes, but one, these other temporary regimes, they're not bothered to. There's some seven. They are all monkeys. The difference is the forest. And we are not going to allow all of those breeds, the disorders of our country. We cannot allow them anymore. And you, the media people, go and tell Mr. Museveni and all his friends that the time is now. They succeeded in manipulating other parties and all other people. But tell them, Murasa Kafero and the other people, they are back on the stage and they'll fix you where you belong. Tell him, just as a message, tell him, don't fear. He said he must be afraid of this. Because God will always be on the side of what is right. If they are wrong, I don't know who is behind them, but I guess their master, the devil. So, ladies and gentlemen, our party has a big mission, and our mission is to see a completely liberated nation, Uganda. We want Uganda to be free, free from corruption, free from poor health, free from bad laws, free from arrest without trial. I'm talking about the rule of law. The laws must be respected. Whether you're a general or a president, a law is the standard of every nation, not humans. Because laws have guided since the ancient. Even God, in his book, either Quran or the Bible, there must be laws. So if you have leaders who are misusing the law, other people will never allow you. Mr. Museveni, I'm talking to you. I know you are listening to me because there are so many lives here. We will not allow you. There is a point beyond which you must not exceed. Ladies and gentlemen, our party has a good agenda. We encourage all of the youth of this country to come and participate actively in politics. Don't sit down. All of you who are here, you have the potential, you have the capacity, you have the required education to come and contest. Contest as Lord Mayors, contest as councillors, contest as members of parliaments, and we will support you. Our party has a program. We are going to pay for the registration of every candidate. Whether you are 500 MPs, we will pay for your nomination fee. Don't be scared. We are going to pay for you. Whether you are a councillor, whether you are a seated mayor or a 5 chairperson, we are going to pay. Go and tell all leaders wherever they are that let them not be flogged in those small little parties with a zero ideology. Tell them to come and work with us. We are going to support you on the ground, financially, and we will help in shaping your political ideology. The capacity, yes, we have. RPP Jew, RPP power, RPP power, RPP power, RPP power, oh, RPP power, RPP power, RPP power, RPP power. Power. Now, we are still continuing. But before coming here, of course we have interacted with some controversial questions. Why the ballet? Why do you have the undying spirit, the undying heart about the ballet? And they are telling us that the ballet belongs to some organization I have not mentioned. I have a message for them. The ballet doesn't belong to any political organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, if you go back and check history, history will tell you that that ballet has existed before those political organizations that are talking about they existed. It doesn't belong to even other people. It belongs to all revolutionists. And I can only tell all other people who are using a ballet that you are free to use a ballet, but you are not free to attack other people who are using a ballet. To be exact, a ballet entered Uganda in the year 2012. The media people, you know these things. And also, most of you, the elites, you can go back in history and peruse. You'll come out with the best answer. Were you not using a ballet, to copy any party? And if you are to copy any party, who are they copying? So a ballet is the spirit of the struggle. As long as you feel disgruntled in your country, put on red. This is a sign of brotherhoodness. As long as you love Uganda and you wish the children of this country to have peace and to be liberated, I urge you, whether you are in any area, whether you are in this oppressing party, better come and embrace the ballet and liberate our nation. I think that's that. All of you media people who have been asking me, what about the ballet, what about the ballet? I have told you about the ballet. And you go ask them, what about the ballet? They don't know the ballet. The ballet came from Canada. When it reached here in the year 2012, it was embraced by the second man, and that is Higilia Senja Kotafara. From 2 to 10, from 10 to 40, from 40 to 100, and today, now to millions. So let us embrace the ballet, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever is disgruntled and is not happy with the ruling system, please put on the ballet and we march forward. We will march forward. Another thing I want to talk about the Kawempe North by election. Ladies and gentlemen, from